Yo guys, how is it going? I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Welcome to episode 11 of our Manchester United career mode here on FIFA 19. In today's episode, we have the first Manchester derby of the season away from home, and then we're at home to Crystal Palace. The first all Premier League episode for quite a while because we've had a couple of Carabao Cup games against Southend and Aston Villa, and obviously the Champions League, so it gives us a chance to boost our points tally in the Premier League. As you can see, 11 games played, 31 points on the ball, 10 wins and 1 draw. We are the best team in the league at the moment, and I would say we've got the best player in the league at the moment, Paul Pogba. 8 goals in 11 games with 1 assist in the Premier League as well, and he scored some absolute crackers. Man City not had the best of starts to the Premier League season. 11 games, 5 wins, 2 draws and 4 losses, scoring 15 and also conceding 15. So not a great start for our rivals. But let's stop talking, let's get into the first game in this episode. Let's go to the Etihad and pick up those 3 points against our Manchester rivals. Just over 2 minutes gone, first corner of the game, and it goes for the blue side of Manchester. Sterling on the ball. Is he going to whip in a cross? He's still going. Turns once again, short into Kevin De Bruyne. Roberto, Sterling, a cross goes in, and thankfully we do get the danger away. 4 minutes gone, and it's been all Manchester City so far. I haven't seen the ball in this game. There we go. I'm seeing the ball for the first time. Here we go. Can we break away? Nope. Good interception from the fullback, Aguero. Turns onto his left foot, plays it short into David Silva with the first shot of the game, and thankfully it goes way over the crossbar. But 6.5 minutes gone, like I just said, pure domination from Manchester City so far. Darlow on this right hand side, short into Pogba, now Jesse Lingard. If we score with our first attack, that would be absolutely perfect. Going to play it to Pogba, a touch and a strike from the Frenchman for our first shot away at goal. How far wide was that? It looked pretty close. It was a kind of a sliced attempt, and it wasn't that far away. Even though it was a sliced attempt from Paul Pogba, still wasn't that far away. But our first shot of the game, and it was much closer than David Silva's. 11 minutes gone, we get our first corner in the game. It's going straight to Lukaku, and it's over the crossbar. How the hell was that not even on target? Lukaku in front of goal has been absolutely poor. Just completely rubbish in front of goal. I mean, he's got a few assists. Like I said, I think in the last episode, he's got a few assists in the Premier League, which I think is about 4 or 5, maybe even 6. But he's only scored 1 goal, I think, in the Premier League. He's been absolutely dreadful in front of goal. Matic on the ball, short into Fred. Oh, it's a great first touch. Look at the space here for Paul Pogba. Can we play it through to Jesse Lingard? The run just got tracked from Mendy through to Lukaku. Doesn't quite work out. Are we going to keep possession? Nope. They do come away with the ball once again. I'm really struggling to break Man City down, and they're struggling to break me down. The final pass for both teams at the moment just isn't there. Kevin De Bruyne on the ball, tries to play it short to Aguero. Leroy Sané, and it's such a poor goal to concede. What is it, 38 minutes gone? Leroy Sané with the first goal of the game. Yeah, 38 minutes gone. Manchester City 1, Manchester United 0. It's such a poor goal to concede. Ridiculously bad defending. Leroy Sané, I wonder how many goals he's got for the season. Look at this play. So poor. So poor from myself. And it's near enough straight at David De Gea, but I guess the power beat him because it was a powerful strike, but you know what? He kind of reacted in time, just a bit to his right. I mean, he would have saved it, but Leroy Sané with his... Okay, it's not going to show us, but 38 minutes gone, and Manchester City have taken the lead. Luke Shaw, short into Martial, into Fred, back into Martial. Fred once again. Can we find Lukaku? Yes, we can. Can we turn it onto his right foot? Nope. Gerard Piqué with a brilliant piece of defending 5 minutes before the break, and it looks as though it's going to be 1-0 to City at the break. I just cannot seem to break them down. It's been such a good defensive display from the blue side of Manchester. Now Leroy Sané, can we make a tackle? Somehow he's still on the ball. Oh, it's a beautiful turn as well. Kevin De Bruyne, Leroy Sané. Is he going to have a shot towards goal? He's still going. Sterling on this right-hand side. And thankfully, it's a very good save from David De Gea at his near post. Minutes before the break. And Manchester City get a corner. I think they're going to take it short. Nope, they whip it into the box. David De Gea's coming, and thankfully he does get something on it. Only as far as David Silva. Oh, he's turned me. Plays it short into Sergio Aguero. And it's going to be another corner. Manchester City piling the pressure on seconds before the break. Another corner incoming. Keeper comes and once again punches. Only as far as Gundogan on the volley, and it's a dreadful one. And I think that's going to wrap up the first 45 minutes. We are heading into the break. 1-0 down away at Manchester City. Pogba into Fred, forward to Lukaku, who hasn't been in this game whatsoever. Beautiful turn onto his left foot. Lukaku with the long range effort. Did it get deflected? No. Once again, just a dreadful strike towards goal from Romelu Lukaku. But a brilliant start to the second half. We get the first shot away in the second 45 minutes. Sergio Roberto into Gundogan. Man City been very good in this game, but we do nick it away from him. Martial into Lukaku. Lovely reverse pass into Matic. Isn't the quickest. Back into Lukaku. And what an interception from PK. If that got through, Lukaku would have been through on goal, and surely that would have been 1-1. Well, maybe not surely, because it is Romelu Lukaku, who has been dreadful for us this season. But Man City going on their own attack. And Darlow deals with it. We have made a triple sub. That's a dreadful pass forward to Lukaku. We've made a triple sub. Lozano, Sanchez and Herrera coming onto the pitch. So hopefully when that sub is made, it will make a real difference, because we have been dreadful in this game. Gundogan, Kevin De Bruyne, and now Sergio Aguero. Is it going to fall here to Sterling? It is. He turns. Is he going to have a shot towards goal? Lays it off to Kevin De Bruyne. And it's a good block from one of my defenders. I'm not quite sure who it was. But it's going to be a corner, and there is the triple sub being made. 20 minutes left to play. Hopefully that can have a massive impact in the game. So corner kick incoming. Gabriel Jesus with the volley, and thankfully it's gone way over the target, and the score is still 1-0, and we are in with a real shout. Hopefully, like I said, that triple sub can push us back into this game. Kevin De Bruyne into Raheem Sterling, back to David Silva. It's a beautiful turn. Sterling back into Silva, but Pogba with the interception. Matic, oh, it's a beautiful pass into Lozano. Now Sanchez to his right hand side is Pogba. Over the top to Jesse Lingard. Is it going to work out? No, Mendy. Once again, it's an interception from a Man City defender. Every time I'm trying that final pass, it's just a brilliant interception. Gabriel Jesus on this left-hand side for Man City up against two players, and we do come away with the ball. Right, it's probably going to be our last chance to break away and grab a goal in this game. Through to Sanchez. Oh, it's worked out nicely. Can we turn Gerard? PK? No, again, it's just a brilliant tackle, and it wasn't PK. It was Laporte. A couple of minutes remaining in this game, and like I just said, I think Man City are going to pick up all 3 points with a 1-0 victory. There's the full-time whistle. It was a dreadful game and an awful performance from myself. For some reason, I just couldn't get going in this game. But Man City played very good football and were solid at the back. Every time I tried that final pass, it was just a brilliant interception from a City player. But overall, a poor game, which has resulted in our first Premier League loss this season. Lingard on this right hand side. Hopefully we can get back to winning ways here against Crystal Palace. Lingard with a brilliant run, and it's a very good cross as well. Kouyaté does header it away, but we do get a free kick on this right hand side. Van Aanholt picking up a yellow card. Only 2 minutes gone in this game. Right, can it be a good delivery, and can it be the first goal of the game? It can be a good delivery, but Schlupp does get it further away for Palace, only as far as Darlow. Back through to Jesse Lingard. No one's in the box. Pogba's making a move in the box now. It's a very good cross to the back post, but once again, it does get cleared away. 4 minutes gone. So far, this game has been all Manchester United, and so far, Palace haven't got going whatsoever. Every time they break away, or try to, it's just a very good tackle from myself. Luke Shaw, look at the space here for Paul Pogba. And Van Aanholt with a brilliant block. Good tackle from Pogba. Fred back into Pogba. Martial out to Jesse Lingard. Across into Lozano. It's a dangerous one. It does get cleared away only as far as Fred. Back into Jesse Lingard. I thought the Lionel had his flag up then, but he didn't. Lingard into Darlow. Loads of space here for Matic. Onto his left foot. A long range strike here from Matic. And it's way over the crossbar, but 15 minutes gone. It's been a brilliant start to the game from us. 24 minutes gone, we get ourselves a corner. Jesse Lingard whips it in. It's a very good delivery, but once again it does get cleared away. This game has been so one-sided so far. Palace haven't got going in this match, and if it keeps going the way it's going, it's only going to be a matter of time before we break the deadlock. Matic into Pogba, first time finish on his left foot, and it's a dreadful finish. Like I said, if it keeps going the way it's going, it's only a matter of time before we break the deadlock. Fred with the ball forward to Lozano. Now Martial back into Lozano. Overlap from Fred. Go on, son. It's a decent overlap. It's a decent piece of play as well. Don't need to rush. Short into Matic. Loads of space once again for Pogba. A touch and a strike from Paul Pogba. Oh, I thought that was going into the top corner. Oh my God. Palace keep giving Paul Pogba loads of space. And that, at the moment, is the one player. It whistles past the post. That, at the moment, is the one player you don't want to give that much room to, because he is on absolute brilliant form. Long ball forward for Crystal Palace. Darlow with the interception, and it falls to Jesse Lingard. Now Pogba to his left hand side as Fred. Back into Pogba. Forward to Martial. Okay. Don't know why it was going to Jesse Lingard, but a ball out to the left hand side here for Crystal Palace. They haven't got a shot away at goal yet in this game, or a proper attack going. That is the first cross, and probably the closest they've come to my goal, to be honest. They've been absolutely dreadful. Pogba out to Darlow. Going to play it through to Jesse Lingard. It's a decent pass. We need support in the box. A couple of step overs. Turn inside. It's beautifully done from Jesse Lingard. Luckily falls to Martial. Edge of the box is Pogba. Okay, it's gone into Matic. Oh, it's a beautiful turn to open up space on his left foot. Matic with the long range strike, and once again it's gone way over the crossbar. 38 minutes gone, and wow, I can't believe how one-sided this game has been and how poor Crystal Palace have been. Matic on the ball to his right hand side is Pogba. Patient play to break down the Palace defence. Left hand side is Luke Shaw. I'm going to try and whip in a cross. Is it a good delivery? It's a very good delivery. Pogba gets up. Does get cleared away only as far as Matic with the long range strike. Keeper stood still. It was dipping, but it's gone just over the bar. 52 minutes gone, and I can't believe we haven't scored in this game. Palace moving forward, playing some very good football, and thankfully it has come to nothing. David De Gea, he's kept it in. Oh my God, that is brilliant play from the Spaniard, and we're going to try and get it out to the left hand side, or right hand side should I say, and it's a brilliant pass. Overlap from Darlow. This is brilliant play. Short into Martial. To his left hand side is Pogba. Can we get it through to Fred? Yes, we can. To his left hand side is Lozano on his left foot across the keeper for 1-0. That is an absolutely brilliant goal, and it all started from David De Gea headering the ball to a teammate to stop it going out for a corner. 62 minutes gone. A brilliant goal. Manchester United 1, Crystal Palace 0. I'm actually speechless of that goal, to be honest, because that was brilliant play. And it's a very good finish from Lozano as well. Lozano on this left-hand side, short into Martial, into Fred. Patient play. We don't need to rush. We've scored the first goal in this game, and we've taken real control of it. And Palace still playing absolutely dreadful. They've had a couple of good spells on the ball in the second half, but still nothing special. Look at Lozano on this left-hand side, but it's gone short into Fred. I held that button long enough for it to go out to Lozano on this left-hand side, and if it did get through, surely that would have been 2-0 and game over. Now Schlupp on this left-hand side, a cross goes in, and Luke Shaw deals with the cross very, very well. 20 minutes left to play, and this is Crystal Palace's first corner. Townsend whips it in. It's a decent delivery, and we do deal with the ball only as far as Sacco. Now Townsend once again. This is good play from Palace. A cross goes in, and once again we deal with the cross from the away side. Mayer on this left-hand side. Oh, it's a brilliant tackle from Matic, and thankfully their attack comes to absolutely nothing. Lozano on this left-hand side, short into Martial. Overlap from Lozano, across into the back post, but Tompkins gets in the way. 11 minutes played. I have just made a triple sub. Martial, Fred and Lozano off, And Lukaku, Pereira and youngster Gomez onto the pitch with 10 minutes left to play. Corner kick incoming. Matic with it. It's a very good delivery. Pogba gets up and it's not gone in. Short into Lukaku and Townsend with the tackle. How did that not go in for 2-0 and game over? Oh my god. Throw in on the left hand side. Lukaku with it for some reason. Back into Lukaku. Short into Gomez. Right, I'm going to try and put it across to Pogba. It's a very good delivery. But the keeper does very well. 8 minutes left to play and 1-0. No matter how poor the opposition are playing and how well you are playing, 1-0 is always a dangerous scoreline. So I really want to grab that second goal to completely kill this game off. Luke Shaw on the ball into Gomez. Can we cut inside with the youngster? Yes, we can. Short into Lukaku. First time finish from Lukaku. 5 minutes left to play. 2-0 and game over. And Gomez with the assist and the subs having an instant impact. Interception from Matic, but we can't keep possession. Townsend into Meyer, back into Townsend. Now Milivojevic, decent pass out to the left-hand side. Palace all of a sudden turning up to this game. A strike towards goal, and David De Gea, with his first proper save of the game, keeps the score at 2-0 with seconds left to play, and I think that is going to wrap up the game for a 2-0 win. Pogba out to the right hand side and Jesse Lingard interception, but can we keep possession? Yes we can. Jesse Lingard going to lay it off here to Andreas Pereira. Oh, it's beautiful. It's sat up so nicely for the shot towards goal, and it's a slicer from Pereira, but the little sit up over the defender, and it's beautifully done, but unfortunately the finish wasn't beautiful. But yeah, 30 seconds left to play in this game and we've got back to winning ways after that dreadful loss to Manchester City. So after that loss to Man City, we have bounced back with a very solid win against Crystal Palace. They just didn't show up. The only time they really threatened our goal was with a couple of minutes left to play, and thankfully David De Gea pulled off a very good save. But the main thing is we bounced back after picking up our first loss to our Manchester rivals. So after a loss and a win in today's episode in the Premier League, we are 6 points clear of Liverpool. Arsenal in third, Leicester completing the top four, Chelsea in fifth, Bournemouth and Burnley having very good seasons still. Burnley with 20 points and Bournemouth with 22 points. Spurs still slowly climbing the table. 5 wins now out of 13 games, picking up 17 points. The bottom three, of course, Crystal Palace still rock bottom after that loss to us. They were absolutely dreadful in that game. 1 win in 13 matches. Absolutely diabolical from the London side. Cardiff and Wolves completing the bottom three. And as you can see by the background, in the next episode, the Champions League returns. We have 2 games, which are against Valencia and, of course, Young Boys to kick off the next episode at home. That Young Boys game is. And then we're away at Southampton in the Premier League. And as you can see, we've been drawn against Newcastle in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. But that's going to wrap up today's episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have an amazing day. Peace.